Hello, and welcome to Koerber Supply Chain, home for entrepreneurs. Koerber maintains its parcel logistics industry-leading products and services through innovation, ideation, and investment in people, processes, products, and services, and welcomes you to our operations. Whether you are a new hire employee, contractor, or visitor to our site, welcome. This orientation is meant to inform you at a high level how we work collectively to achieve and maintain a zero-harm culture at Koerber, stronger together. We can only achieve our collaborative vision of a zero-harm operations while providing industry-leading products and services to our business partners if we each take an active role in the quality management, environmental protection, health and safety, with a focus on continuous improvement opportunities considering Lean Six Sigma principles while conducting work. Now, let's get started. Koerber demonstrates our commitment for quality and excellence by achieving ISO certifications in both 9001 and 45001. Koerber's strong growth journey expects each of us to continually evaluate our work, products, and services for opportunity for continuous improvement. ISO 9001 is a quality management system, and ISO 45001 is an occupational safety and health management system. ISO standards help us to build customer confidence that our products are safe and reliable, enhance brand recognition, reduce cost, increase productivity, and access to new markets. Koerber leadership is committed to continual improvement and proactive management of changes to our quality and EHS management systems. We provide safe and healthful working conditions with a focus on environmental protection and empower employees to take an active role in their health and safety as well as the health and safety of coworkers while collectively pursuing opportunities for continual improvement. Our EHS policy provides the foundation for how we will conduct our business. We consider health, safety, and environmental protection core business essentials and fundamental truths. We believe that all incidents are preventable by implementing our EHS tools, continually improving and integrating our quality and EHS management systems into our daily work processes and routines. Our EHS objectives or targets are a recordable incident rate of 1.0, protect the environment through efficient use of natural resources, and recycling of waste materials. While our objectives for recordable incidents is a 1.0, our goal is zero harm to personnel, damage to equipment, or the environment. Koerber provides each of us the training and competence, equipment and tools to conduct our work in a safe and healthful manner. Our collective vision of a sustainable, zero-harm culture at Koerber defines us as an organization, teams, and individuals. We are all empowered to take an active role in our and our team members' health and safety in every job task or work scope. The three core principles of our zero-harm culture at Koerber are: zero incidents are achievable, health and safety, no compromise, and we take care of each other. We strive for a sustainable zero-harm culture at Koerber by managing risk in our job task and work scopes. As stated in our zero-harm culture at Koerber, we believe all incidents are preventable. We manage risk or hazards that are or may be present in our job task or work scopes by assessing actual or potential risk present in the job task, work scope, and our working environment. Our life-saving rules have been developed to keep us safe while executing high-risk activities. The life-saving rules are about environmental protection, health, and safety, not discipline. The life-saving rules establish a consistent approach in the prevention of serious injuries and is in keeping with our core values of integrity, safety, respect, and environmental protection, along with our collaborative goal of a sustainable zero-harm culture. Additional information and requirements for work related to our life-saving rules can be found in relevant sections of the EHS manual. Any job task falling under the life-saving rules are considered non-routine and require the use of a daily JHA form, Form F221, and associated supported documentation prior to commencement of work. The primary method of managing risk in our job task or work scopes are to assess each job task or work scope for hazards and their controls prior to the commencement of work through our job hazard analysis process. All work participants are required to attend or review a JHA prior to the commencement of work. Additionally, DFW campus have performed a hazard identification and assessment of risk and opportunities that identify generic hazards associated with expected operational activities. As we perform work, we must continually evaluate the work for the control of hazards and/or working environment. Our barriers, controls, mitigations that protect us, the target, from risk or hazards are supervisor, first line of defense, evaluate the job task and assign trained and competent personnel, provide right tools for the job. Pocket risk assessment tool. The team evaluates the job task, job or human factors, risk, and their controls. Job hazard analysis. Team conversation which results in an agreed upon work plan. Team performance. Stick to the JHA. Continually monitor the job task, working environment, and exercise stop work authority if any actual or potential deviation occurs. Stop work authority. Last line of defense. It is the final barrier to maintain control of work and prevent the release of a hazard or hazards into our working environment. All other barriers, controls, mitigations have partially or completely failed. Exercise stop work authority, reassess the job, and resume work once made safe to do so. Koerber has empowered each of us to exercise stop work authority to suspend a work task when the control of environmental, health, and safety risk is not clearly understood, established, or controlled. Remember, you don't have to prove a job task unsafe to stop it, but you do need to prove a job task is safe to commence work. Koerber has a company-wide strategic focus on continuous improvement, as stated in our integrated quality and environmental health safety policy by our Chief Executive Officer. Customer satisfaction through continuous improvement. We further state that we are all responsible for quality and seeking ways to improve our performance to meet our pursuit of customer satisfaction. This applies to our engineering and other customer-facing jobs, the procurement and the production functions, and various front office positions. Everyone, everywhere. This focus helps us to maintain competitive advantage, with each individual works to improve their day-to-day activities. Our approach is using Lean Six Sigma as a way of improvement. It consists of two approaches, removing waste called Lean and improving processes utilizing Six Sigma concepts. Koerber is committed to improving our customer service and product delivery by optimizing our processes, eliminating waste, and improving quality through Lean Six Sigma. What is Lean Six Sigma? A systemic approach to improving processes by eliminating waste and controlling variation, enabling organizations to make continuous improvement. Variance in our processes introduces opportunities for waste. Let's discuss Lean Six Sigma. Six Sigma is a project-based system to identify and work on ways to improve processes by identifying causes and removing them, or at least reducing their impact on the process outputs. We assign a project champion and team lead, define what we want to accomplish, and bring together a team of employees to find and implement improvements, to bring a solution that really works for all involved in the operation. The team includes the people doing the operation. The project works through 5 phases to ensure we find the right causes, and when the project team wraps up their activities, a well-run and controlled process is left. Lean is focused on waste reduction. There is a waste of effort and resources all around us, but we often overlook this as just the way it is. At Koerber, we challenge each of you to start looking around you at what you do and others do, and within the guidelines of your operation procedures. Identify them. Some of you may be able to resolve waste yourself, and others should be elevated to your manager. Perhaps they are large enough to address with a team effort in the Six Sigma method. By looking for, acting on, and reporting waste, you can contribute to the continuous improvement and success at Koerber. The idea of quality comes from expectations. Quality is the degree of excellence of something or the degree for which expectations are met. The quality management trilogy is quality planning, quality control, quality improvement. Our quality program sets company expectations for reducing costs through process efficiencies, greatly reducing or eliminating service and product errors, resulting in more products and services going out to the customer correctly the first time. Each of us contribute to meeting or exceeding our quality objectives through applying our quality program. Koerber expects and empowers each of us to take an active role in our and our team members' health and safety. Risk assessing each job task or work scope is one method of providing a safe, intact, and healthful working environment. A JHA is a process and conversation that sometimes must be documented and is performed prior to the commencement of a job task or work scope and must result in the identification and control of all actual and potential hazards associated with the job task or work scope. Additionally, all hazards shall be eliminated or controlled to an acceptable level to perform work, providing a safe and healthful working environment. All personnel participating in a job task or work scope must participate in the development or review of the JHA prior to the commencement of work. In summary, a JHA must result in the thorough identification and review of all job steps, associated hazards or risks, and their respective barriers, controls, or mitigations. Koerber takes its social responsibility for occupational health and safety very seriously. It is a key element of our success and a sustainable contribution to our zero harm culture at Koerber. The EHS manual sets forth the minimum expectations set by OSHA, Koerber EHS, and industry best practices, and is applicable to all Koerber operations, defines how we will work. The EHS manual is a controlled document. Only the most current manual shall be referenced for contextual and technical accuracy in planning work. The EHS manual is located on the Koerber Safety Corner. Near misses are unplanned events where a hazard arises and is not controlled during carrying out a work task with only potential consequences and no actual consequences, such as harm to personnel, damage to property of the environment, or damage to organizational reputation, but where, given a slight shift in time or position, damage and/or injury could have easily occurred. During a near-miss event, the target, you or me, was not contacted by the hazard, resulting in no actual consequences. Control of work was lost, as a hazard was released into the working environment. Events or incidents with any actual consequences shall not be classified as a near-miss. Report near misses via the safety corner. Reporting near-miss events allows us to inform and eliminate similar scenarios across the organization, improving organizational learning. Koerber has empowered and expects each of us to exercise stop work authority where a hazard arises and is controlled during carrying out a work task with no actual consequences by the work participants. Control of work was not lost, and the hazard was controlled prior to the hazard being released into the working environment, resulting in an intact and safe work environment. Recall, stop work authorities are our last line of defense to prevent an incident from occurring. A stop work authority conversation should be soon, certain, and positive. Stop work authorities are non-punitive and a visible positive demonstration of our core principles of our zero harm culture at Koerber. We take care of each other. Report via the safety corner. Reporting stop work authority events allows us to inform and eliminate similar scenarios across Koerber, contributing to our collective goal of zero harm through organizational learning. Our collaborative goal of zero harm culture at Koerber relies on you taking an active role in our journey. We want you to immediately inform your supervisor or sponsor of all incidents, near misses, and stop work authorities. Information acquired from reporting is used to inform and eliminate similar scenarios across Koerber. If you're a new employee or contractor, welcome to the team. You will need to electronically sign your Zero Harm Culture at Koerber personal commitment letter acknowledging that you have been informed of and agree to perform work and take an active role in your and your team members' health and safety, and that you have been informed of where to find the EHS manual on the safety corner. The EHS manual and our EHS processes and sub-processes are located on or through the safety corner. How do we get to the safety corner? Start from our Koerber internal SharePoint site, look and click on the safety corner icon. This will take you to the safety corner. On the safety corner, you will find the EHS manual, the EHS calendar year plan that will forecast EHS program updates and initiatives, stop work authority and near-miss event reporting links. All the relevant EHS processes, sub-processes, and forms for your use are located in the Electronic Quality Manual, or EQM, EHS training links, and a mechanism for you to submit a question to your EHS team. Koerber takes its social responsibility for your health and safety very seriously and has empowered each of us to take an active role in our and our colleagues' health and safety with deliberate focus on environmental protection. A sustainable zero harm culture at Koerber is our collaborative goal. Koerber will provide EHS programs, training, tools, and equipment to allow us to manage risk in our working environment. It is our responsibility as an employee to adhere to the expectations for how we conduct our work. Thank you for your participation. Koerber welcomes you to the team or our site. Everyone is empowered and expected to take an active role in protecting your and your team members' health and safety. Your commitment to always working with our underlying collaborative vision of a sustainable, zero harm culture at Koerber will result in a safe and intact work environment, providing market-leading products and services to our business partners. If you have questions regarding this presentation or your working environment, ask your supervisor, sponsor, or contact your EHS team.